Hey there, I'm in South Africa at a nursery called Nedplant Nursery, and they grow wholesale plants here. And today I'm on the Gemba and I'm going to show you how to use the 5 whys to get to a root cause of a problem. So we're going to go into this greenhouse here where we grow chrysanthemums. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we're in the greenhouse with the chrysanthemums, and I came into the nursery and asked the order pickers here, what is one thing that you're struggling with? And they said, you know, one thing that we struggle with is some of the plants are going yellow and there's a lot of snails, a lot of slugs on the plants. Now here, if you look at it, it looks pretty good. But if you look closely there's some yellowing leaves. So that's a defect. We can't sell this product here. So the question using 5 whys is, why is this plant yellow? First thing is, you assume it's fertilizer, but then you got to dig it a bit deeper. If it's fertilizer, why isn't the whole batch yellow? Why is it just spots here, there, and there? So that's not the answer, it's not fertilizer. So you got to ask, okay, again, why is it going yellow? Maybe another question you can ask is, why is there snails? Snails love living in a moist area. So if you can see underneath the pots here, it's very damp. It's not dried out. So it's a very moist area. And there's another insect called a fungus gnat that will go into the plant, fly in here, and it will land on the surface of the soil and lay its eggs. The eggs hatch and they're larvae, which eat away the roots. So what happens then is those roots eat away and then the plant can take up the nutrients and thus cause that. So then the next question is, why are there fungus gnats and why are there slugs? Okay, the reason is the floor is too wet. Okay, why is the floor too wet? Why is it too moist? Well, are we overwatering? No, because the plants need the nutrients. We haven't had this problem before. The watering seems to be correct. There's something else. What else is there? If you're in here, you'd feel there isn't a big movement of air. So there's not a lot of air movement. If you look over there, there's fans running, and what they do is they pull air through this thing that's called a wet wall. So it's a wall with holes in it, and water drips through it, and air is pulled through it and cools the greenhouse. But that movement of air also draws out moisture. We've asked the question, why is it moist? There isn't air movement. Why isn't there air movement? These things are blocked. Next, why? Why is that blocked? Well, one, it's old. So one, it needs to be replaced. And then 2 is, okay, why is it blocking? Well, the water here has got a high alkalinity. So there's scale that builds up on the wall over time. So these walls are over 10 years old, and so they do need to be replaced. But then it's again, you asked why are they blocking up? There's too much scale. Why is it too much scale? We're getting the water out of a borehole. So can we lower the pH? And there you get to the root cause. Can you lower the pH to lower that so you have enough air movement, reducing the fungus gnats and the snails in here, increasing the product quality, decreasing the wasted motion and defects. So that's how you use the 5 whys, and the best is to use it when you're on the Gemba. Genji Genbutsu, Japanese, to say go to the source and look at the problem. Find the problem at the source. You can't do this in your office. So I hope that was helpful learning on the Gemba. See you next time.